Hey everyone, welcome back to Homestead Corner. Today I want to talk about the UN's Net Zero Banking Alliance. I know we've recently talked about the ESG credits, social credit scores that is starting to take place in this country, but I think it is so important that we really pay attention to this. This is really infringing on our rights as Americans. They are pushing and pushing and pushing this United Nations Net Zero Banking Alliance. And last week I had talked about how the Fed had announced that 6 of the major banks in this country are going to be putting this into place for a little protege in January, early 2023, to kind of see how this is going to work. And when they start putting these things into play to test them out, we are going to see these happen very quickly in the near future. And this Net Zero Banking Alliance, it is worldwide, and it's all about climate change and being green, if you're green enough. And what it's going to do is stop businesses and people from being able to get the capital that they need, working with banks to do the things they need, especially in the farming and oil drilling sectors. These type of businesses and lots of other businesses, it's not just these two. It's going to be huge, and it's going to be across the board, and it's going to make it so difficult that they're not going to be able to stay in business. They're used to working with capital and loans and things like that to get their businesses to what they need to do to produce things, and then they repay this money. But these banks and in this alliance, this is not going to be allowed. And this is made to destroy all these businesses all around the world, not just in our country. 19 states have come forward and have started an investigation into these banking practices because it is only going to hurt the country, and all around it's going to hurt these businesses, which will in turn hurt the economy and people all across the world. And all these people that are pushing this, none of them are elected officials. These are all big conglomerations, big banks, big companies. They're pushing this ESG credit score, social credit score, and they are not elected by anybody, yet they are the ones fueling the policy in this country. We haven't elected anyone. We haven't voted for any of these people, except they're the ones that are doing this. And because Washington does not have the power to put this into place, just like they didn't have the power for the jab, and they had another entity put it into place. So people were fired from their jobs, and you know, if they didn't do what they wanted them to do, they were eliminated and taken out. And the same thing is happening with this. And it is so important that we stay on top of this and pay attention to this. And we need to fight to stop this. It is not just big businesses that are going to be hurt by this. Everyone is going to be hurt by this. And when this trickles down to the little guy, you and me, they decide ultimately if we've been green enough to get what we need this week or next week. So those are things we all need to be paying attention to this. I will put a couple of links in the description box down below. I think this is such a really big deal for everyone. We really need to get this information out there. Check out the links, do your own research, absolutely. But we need to do something together and to stand up against this. This can be devastating for the entire world. And that's it for today. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.